Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Second map about to go live. And of course, with HAVU having victory in the first, they'll be looking to start out on Vertigo with, again, that same success. Of course, it's the CT side that HAVU will look to be starting on, although they don't even lose a man in the knife round. So PACT surely should be selecting CT side here, and of course, they definitely will. Pistol round, here we go. Second map about to start. Looking like PACT on the CT side, having, again, a single smoke and a defuse kit onto Sobol. HAVU on the other side of things, taking a hell of a lot of utility, going for that execution style play toward the A bomb site. Ooh, some great first damage to be inflicted. Lunatic! Oh my, pistol round is already gone by the looks of things, and HAVU, unless they can turn this round with Saw on a madness of a game, I doubt they'll be getting any success. And, well, down to 62. Good return. Oh, makes it maybe possible. Spots out both of the players. Now look at the HP that these two have left. Oh, Molotov into sandbags. Not going to work this time. There we go. PACT off to a good start. Well, there we go. PACT. Kick-starting pistol. The force buy out of HAVU, of course, to be expected. Well, so far with current sort of investments, I wouldn't be surprised if HAVU were able to make a round like this successful, but it seems like at the moment, starting out in the favor of PACT. Oh, a beautiful spray down by Darko, lands himself the double, crit with a triple as well. And only going to lose one man is good on an eco round like that. Or a force, if you will. Making sure that you keep plenty of that money alive. And they swiped an AK as well. So CT side off to a perfect beginning. Of course, this is going to be an eco round out of the side of HAVU. Did not expect them to be doing anything in this one. But so far, looking great. And especially with HAVU taking that full eco. Should just be giving PACT what is a normal start to a game. We very rarely see normal starts anymore. If you watch a lot of Counter-Strike, like myself, of course, casting a lot of it, you'll very quickly come to realize that 3-0 starts in this current stage or tier or whatever are very rare, so appreciate them when they do come around. Because you don't get to see them all that often. Saw last man alive, has no bomb in hand, so no plant to be attained. Darko to close 3-0. So far, just showing that PACT at least have a very good understanding. Of course, though, with the previous time when HAVU played PACT on this exact map, just very recently, it was a 16-12 in the favor of HAVU. Started out with a 5-round winning spree from HAVU, then 6 in a row from PACT, ending the half 8-7 in the favor of PACT. So if there is anything to sort of question at this point, is the fact that HAVU can definitely win on this map, but not apparently just yet. Lunatic, Sobol, Crit, all finding frags. But Ian Slowey down into a 4-on-2. Should not be winning this, and starting again clean for the side of PACT. Slowey may be looking for a couple of kills to sway the tide. Spotted already, though. And unfortunately, just could not be getting anything out of this. 50 seconds on the clock. Slowey already damaged. Hoodie across with him as well, but they burn in the Molotov. There we go. 4-0. Slowey dipping and diving between all those boxes. Not going to get anything. Eco round to come out of HAVU. Max round loss bonus for the next round, of course. They can afford to buy down to around $2,000, $2,500 for a full investment. So with HAVU now onto a little bit of an eco. Have taken some pistols to invest with. Pretty simple by the looks of things how this game will be starting. Doto 0-5 yet to put a frag on the board, but again, not many PACT players have actually died in the start of this game so far. Sobol. Gone for a double AWP setup pretty early as well. Maybe that was something they learned against the last time of playing Vertigo against HAVU. Maybe they need a double AWP. Well. Ooh, Lunatic. Able to find another. Get a second. Seeming like Saw at this point. One of the only players with frag. Zore yet to find one as well. And all on to Slowey. 2 players currently on 0-5. Every single man died every single round for HAVU as well, which is not good. For the preservation of the economy. Thankfully, they've got max round loss bonus and a bomb plant and the money reserved in the bank as well. So they will be able to put up a plentiful buy into this round. But it is looking mighty good for PACT thus far. And you can maybe see why they have gone into this map pick. Wanting to challenge HAVU to the highest degree. And want revenge for the previous time on Vertigo. They lost it 16-12. They will now be looking to take it even more than that into the hands of PACT and really push them on this series. Take it to a third map. Zore. Yeah, unfortunately, AWP just not going to work out. Sobol tagged low, but the same as Saw. Darko, quick shutdown of him. And Crit. He again takes down another frag. Darko to finish. Last man of Slowey, and this is seeming all too simple right now for HAVU. For PACT. HAVU just Not really giving us all too much here. And still as last man of HAVU. Slowy. No utility in hand. Can't even find a kill. Does damage, but that's about it. 6-0. PACT again making the exact same run of rounds as what they got against HAVU the last time they played this. And bear in mind, this was only 5 days ago, so pretty recent statistics that we do have to work with. Which so far is looking fantastic for PACT. They got defeated so quickly on Dust 2. And now they're sort of trying to preserve the same thing from happening to them again, and giving the similar treatment to HAVU, which is exactly what they're looking for. Now, what do HAVU do at this point? They've got money on Hoodie, Doto, Zora and Slowy. So it surely has to be a reinvestment from the side of HAVU. Zora is a little bit lacking, but when you can have 4 players on a purchase, it's an opportunity that you've got to take, unfortunately. Zora will just have to be impacted lesser. Unless they really just hard sort of try hard, if you will, and put all that money into the next round. It's seeming unlikely, though. Investment to be made. Zora probably down to... He can go AK and Kevlar. Just can't get a lot of utility with it. So, there we go. Now, PACT. They're in a very good position right here. Due to the fact of being able to then hold down this CT side. Ooh, a lunatic. Good start. Doto, good response. Sobol trades a frag. Oh, Slowy hunting. Just not able to find it. HAVU struggling at the moment to convert anything in this first half. Crit. Using a good angle toward long. Gives himself a little bit of leverage. Tries just ensure that they have... Ooh, crit. I don't think that smoke was meant to land there. Unless it was. He seemed a little surprised by it, that's all. But with a rebuy out of the hands of PACT, oh, sorry, out of HAVU, they lose this one again. They're down to an eco. Surely an 8-0 seeming likely. Doto, nice refrag. Looking to at least get that bomb planted. Back down to a 3-on-3. Make it a 3-on-2. The flank. All Sobol has to do is stay alive. Bomb, I think, will be planted in time, though, and yes, it will, and I think that might be the round done. It is. Finally, HAVU get themselves a round on the board. It's been a long time coming. But there we go. A pause to be called, seemingly out of PACT, interestingly enough. We'll see what this can bring to the table. But so far, seeming like HAVU finally just grasping an understanding of what PACT are doing in this half. It was 6 rounds in a row that PACT got last time against HAVU. Just the other way around. If HAVU make 5 in a row right now, then we could really see this entire game turn. Sort of back to a similar structure as how it was looking very recently. A rebuy out of PACT. of course, with plenty of money in the bank. And again, the unfortunate aspect is if HAVU lose this one, they're back down to square one. So it's a must-win round for the T side. Or else PACT again will be getting more of an easier time in this first than maybe we could have expected. Toto even down onto a Galil. That's when you know it's rough for HAVU. A UMP and a Galil across their T side. Sort of just screaming out for help. Slowly, good first frag. How do PACT react to this one, though? Well, seeming like they won't show anything at all. Slowly takes down Darko and... Ooh, mid-presence established. Crit, great kill. Down into a 3-on-3. Make it a 3-on-2. Oh, and it all just unfortunately falls apart. The smoke doesn't even land in the right place. HAVU looked lost, unfortunately, and well, there it is. 7-1. They thankfully do get a bomb plant at least. Plenty of money for that side of HAVU now. You have to bounce back, though. Or else PACT again will just keep on making it easy. Side onto the purchase. Nice boost. Zori, we've seen this a lot, of course, out of the east side. I love that Crit isn't going to face it, though. Much as his name suggests. He's not going to swing, which keeps himself alive. Crit. Able to find one. Darko. Are they aware of this now? That's the question. Oh, beautiful grenade. Doto dropped down to low. A great spam. At least to inflict some damage. But again, the bomb is looking to be planted. A great kill. Now able to take over the control of Castle, though. Darko is there in support. They need a quick frag, though, here for the side of PACT if they want to start retaking this bomb site. Oh, Slowy. There we go. I think round is done. They will go for a save now. HAVU make a second. Not going to be allowing PACT to continue their spree of rounds just yet. Again, the CT side do have money in the bank, though, so a rebuy is inevitable. However, we shall see. Still only a single kill on Hoodie as well. Doto on 3. HAVU not really looking like their former self, the side that we just saw on Dust 2. Seeming like an entirely different squad right now. But it is the T side, and that's the one thing that we can't take away. T side of Vertigo is actually quite a hard one to play. But map pick of PACT is starting to really work out. PACT just knowing that maybe they do have the true potential on this map. Maybe the 16-12 against HAVU most recently wasn't a true reflection of how they play on Vertigo. And so far, that's exactly seeming like the case. Good one for one refrag. Able to ensure that so far. "45 seconds on the clock as they try to head toward this B-bomb site by the looks of things. All the way up toward ladder. Or towards stairs. Doto, good frag. But he's got himself into a great position on mid as well, but the peek out. Oh boy. Down to a 2-on-3. Look at Lunatic. He's already on a flank, oh dear. Crit trying to gather some valuable information. Oh, don't swing it. You just walk into him. And Crit finds both as expected. Yeah, you can't really challenge Crit in a position like that, unfortunately. That is 8-2. And HAVU already in sort of the exact same position as what they ended the first half in. Only this time they've got plenty of rounds in the bank to work with. Still 5 more rounds, including this one, to be played. So PACT looking in a really good sweet spot right now. Goofy. Oh boy. Opens up the initial frag of the round. This is scary how much of a different HAVU this is at the moment. Still, hoodie. Oh, little bit of clean feed lag. Oh boy. Oh. 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 Oh boy. This isn't my end. I can't control this. Just gotta ride it out, unfortunately. There we go. Seems like it's catching up with itself. We will give it a little bit of a reset just in case. There we go. Out of fix. Off and on again. Speaking of turning on again, HAVU seems to have finally turned on their monitors. Couple of kills to be found and saw. Beautiful denial. Oh boy. Sobol finds a double, a triple as far as we're aware. And Hoodie down into a 1-on-1, a 1-on-2 in fact. A simple shutdown for PACT by the looks of things. 9-2. I will let the admins know about the lag. But there we go. Now we can see the triple out of Sobol. And a beautiful one it was at that. PACT now a single round away from double digits. Looking to try and take this already on to Nuke. Saw a good first kill, but as Hoodie's burnt alive, very quickly back into a 4-on-4. If HAVU lose this round without a bomb plant, they can essentially say goodbye to the first half. It would start to get very, very close. Most likely a, I'd say 11-12 minimum scoreline from the side of PACT. Smokes out toward the A-bomb site. Oh, not again. Okay, thankfully we do look safe. Good name. Damage. Ooh, Saw, nice headshot. Hatches out on to Lunatic. Sobol again. He's using the exact same position to find those kills, and well, it's all down onto Crit. tags onto the first. Takes him down with the USP, and well, it's all down to Slowy. Time is ticking. I think he finds the kill, though, unfortunately, and I believe he does, yes. He does indeed. And to 2, and HAVU. I don't know what we're witnessing right now, but my god, it is working for PACT so greatly. DT side, ooh, off to a fast start. Dozo takes down the first, but again, a trade out of Lunatic. This time seeming like a bit of a commitment, though, toward the B bomb site by HAVU. Definitely hearing footsteps here. Global is fully aware. Decent damage. Goofy. Good trade again. Oh my. It just goes wrong. Whenever it looks right, it goes wrong for HAVU. Buddy trying to sneak back around. Slowy able to walk through here, yeah. Ooh, smart from Slowy, potentially. Because now surely he's going to be looking the other way, and I think he is. This round could actually be winnable right now. There's the first. There's the second. There we go. Hoodie going to try and move down toward this B site, but look at the timing. It all goes wrong for them. Sobol, last man alive. Makes it back into a 1v1, however. Is not done yet. Oh, I thought he was going to try the jump there. Thankfully, he doesn't. 13 seconds. Bomb has to be planted. Fakes it out, but gets the kill. Hoodie at least able to sacrifice his teammates, but get the round itself. And, well, that was one that they desperately needed there from HAVU. And thankfully, they'd get it. 10-3. Forced buy out of PACT. You see, just by winning one round, the money isn't there for the CT side, unfortunately. At the moment, this might even be HAVU making a 10-5 potentially if they win this round. They will have no money on the CT side for the final round of the first half. Right? When it looks so good, it just goes wrong, and that seems like a story, a fairy tale of HAVU's first half, unfortunately. Well, Lunatic just trying to sort of jive his way around the back of the bomb site. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference, though. Zore's got the P90 out again. He's got like one kill, I'm pretty sure, if that. He's having a rough game so far. Yeah, he's got 1 kill and 11 deaths, sorry. This is, it's not great. But when you've got Slowy on 15 frags, I don't think you can count this team out yet. They definitely need some players to step up, though, with him. Thankfully, a good couple of kills to come through, and Doto finds 2. Slowy with the third. Crit! Ooh, good damage. Just unfortunately cannot convert into anything more successful. 10-4, should be 10-5 at the end of the first half. And giving HAVU at least a fighting chance to move into CT side with it. Well, Sobol. This gets a little interesting. They found the first kill already. With some of these, oh my god, what a nade. Please don't tell me that PACT win a force buy round to end the half. That would be probably one of the most disappointing ways to end if you're HAVU right now. Well, crit. MP9 for that sort of tower position. Again, though, as the smokes come through, Doto. Oh dear, oh dear. 5 on 2. In a round that PACT should never have any sort of chance with. They've got pistols for the majority of their players. Thore's already dead, and same for Saw. 11-4. Oh boy. Pistol round for HAVU is going to be so important right now. They need a miracle to come back on this map. To be able to find success, and when they've got players that are on 2 frags, 5 frags. 7's okay for the half they've had, but when you've got players that aren't performing, it weakens your side so incredibly, of course. In the second half, if PACT take pistol, they probably take this game into nuke. But a short commercial break from Loot.bet to come. Do not go anywhere. We'll join you very soon for the start of this second half in our second map.
Loot.bet, made for live betting.
Well, here we go. PACT onto their T side. We know the last time that they played Vertigo, it was HAVU's CT side that carried them through. They were able to get 9 rounds on CT side. They need to make a whole lot more than 9 at this point. 9 would only put them at 13-11. And that's without PACT winning any. That's theoretically if they won 9 in a row. Who swallowed that nade? I think it was Slowy. As far as I could tell, but Doto finds 1. Darko with a reply. Same for Saw, however. At least now looking a little more promising. Going to be putting PACT into 4 on 3. Making a boost over as well. Trying to find any sort of valid info, and they might get a chance to frag here as well. Oh, the head just so close to boost itself as Hoodie taking down Goofy, and I think that might be the pistol round that HAVU needed so desperately. Damage already done to Lunatic. And I think HAVU might have found it. They're saving grace, perhaps, in this second map. Sobor receiving a bit of a tag here and there as well. Simple shutdown for HAVU. They keep 4 players alive as well. So that is a perfect scenario for them so far. Going to be putting themselves up to round number 5. But again, they have to start keeping this sort of pace up. They cannot afford to be dropping out of this scenario. Because, of course, whilst this isn't a elimination game, it's essentially a progression game for whoever wins. What a quick round, by the way. As I was saying, whoever wins this progresses to the playoffs. Whoever loses gets a chance again in that 2-2 bracket. Playing, as far as I can tell, either Norderwind, the winner of SJ Advocatic, the loser of 7 versus Skada. So there's still a couple of teams in there. Could really cook up a storm. Well, 11-6. So far, seeming like HAVU at least have an understanding of the CT side much better to start with. Once it gets a little more in depth with PACT's gun rounds, that's where I might see an issue. But so far, they've actually looked pretty good. 55 seconds on the clock. Well, decent damage done. HAVU trying to just hold off his A-site defense. Flash is good. They don't even check these positions. Okay. There we go. I think that won't deny round number 7 for HAVU. Goofy just trying to edge his way over toward the back of the bomb site. Actually finds, again, another frag here. This now looks maybe a little more doable, but as he plants in the corner, good spam, a knife by Doto. Okay. Just rubbing salt in the wound of this PACT squad. 11-7, maybe 11-8 as well. No, all knives are allowed because they're cosmetics. But yeah, shadow knives are a bit meh. I've not seen a pair of shadow daggers in a long time. But speaking of HAVU's comeback, I think it might be on. Their CT side at the moment is looking tip-top shape. Saw. Ooh, nade. Not going to finish him off. Final two players are incredibly low HP, so I don't see them getting out of this alive. And of course, they do not. 11-8. Is it on? Is the comeback actually on? Can we start to talk about this now? Well, this gun round might decide just so. If HAVU win this, they have a massive opportunity to push themselves up to double digits. And that is where things start to look a little unpredictable. Lunatic. Already down to 38. Quite a hefty chunk of damage to be inflicted. Dore. Oh, AWP from Crit just narrowly misses his target. All good, man. All good. Karambits are so nice. I wish I didn't sell my Karambit. There was a time where I had a lot of skins and I stopped playing CS and... well, I've started playing again now, which sucks because I had, like, so many skins. And I just sold them all. Oh, my bad. Oh, now I feel bad. I'm sorry, my lady. Hopefully that's better. Dota, though. Yeah, I think we can actually say the comeback's on right now. Which I didn't think it was. First half, I was like, yeah, okay, PACT. They've come with a game plan. And they've executed it brilliantly. But right now, it's actually starting to maybe look a little different. The fact that Lunatic... there we go. Gets shut down very easily. 11-9. I think it's actually well and truly on. HAVU Bet is in chat. Get your party hats back because I think they're on the road to success right now. No, the stream is freezing. It's on the producer's end, unfortunately. Hey, Ignite, buddy. Dude, I'm all alone. I'm all on my lonesome. Ziad's working on L.bet Invitational right now because they needed like a stand-in caster. So unfortunately, I'm all on my lonesome. I'm so lonely, but I've got chat to keep me company, which is all good. But speaking of all good, HAVU, they are looking mighty good right now. It's down to a 1-on-4. I think it might be all out of hand. Sobol not going to get a chance to survive. PACT have not won a round since, what, Pistol? No, they've not won a round on CT side, actually. Have yet to win a round on CT side. HAVU looking mighty safe right now. Look at the money they've got in the bank as well. Dore on $10,000. Same for Slowy. Yeah, A-Site is a lot easier on Vertigo. Especially if you were around when Vertigo first released back in, what, May? When Vertigo came back into the map pool. It was very T-sided. Both bomb sites were actually very easy to get onto, B especially. But A was the one that everyone targets, and sort of still does. Just because of how easy it is to execute. But yeah, B is one of those where you go to B once you split. And if you fail your split, you revert back to A. Because again, like you said, mid control is pretty important. But this is not looking good. Hoodie finds a second. Back down to a 4-on-3. But again, looking like HAVU just have such an advantage. And again, with how quick that it is for the CTs to rotate now, it never used to be like that early in Vertigo. But the CTs can definitely rotate very quickly now. Which gives them... Oh my gosh. Just hold on a second. Hoodie just deletes Sobol through the wall. I think this is 11-11. Unless something goes incredibly wrong, which it does not. Wow, HAVU are really starting to bring this back. And now that the score is tied, the sky's the limit. Again, a little bit of a half buy to come out of PACT themselves. Investing maybe too much money at this point. Do you guys have the same voice? Yeah, we're exactly the same person. Now, unfortunately, Overs had to work on L-Bet. They needed a last-minute caster to fill in, so... I had the stream up this morning from the first game, so it was logical, and yeah, I lost my buddy. I'm all alone. But, I mean, it's seeming like right now we're having the... Or HAVU were having the game of their lives at the moment. Again, with PACT onto a little bit of an eco, perhaps they can squander some rifles, but... In the previous time that they played Vertigo, these two teams, just 5 days ago, it was a 16-12 for HAVU. With the way that their current pace is starting to rise, maybe 16-11's a possibility, but the way that they've been sort of holding themselves and just with the professionalism of the CT side, they've looked so good. Saw able to take down one more, in a second, and Slowy to hold the line. Last man of Sobol out toward that A bomb site, and maybe gets one more, but yeah, he's already down to 26, unfortunately. Time is of the essence. Sobol last man, 20 seconds. And bomb lost on the site, unfortunately. There you have it, 12-11. This is now 8 rounds in a row from HAVU on their CT side. I said they had to make 9. They might just get there. Because we discussed in the first half. Last time HAVU played Vertigo, they got 9 rounds on their CT side against PACT. And I said at that point, it was 11-4. And I said, if having made 9 rounds, they'd only be on 13-11, and that's if they won them all in a row. And now we're at this point where they're only a single round away from doing that, but even so, this current point has made the game so much more competitive. And PACT just look like they've not been able to give anything right now. They're looking really out of hand, unfortunately, and well, with a buy back into the hands of PACT. Will Crit go for the AWP? I think he kind of has to at this point, unfortunately. Whether he wants to play a rifle or not, he's not got the freedom to do so. His team is so restricted. And when you're playing against double AWP, you need an AWP yourself to counter it. Well, so far. Doto. Little angle. Not going to work, though. Crit and Sobol find themselves a couple of early frags. A good response out of Saw, but Slowy already dead. I think PACT might have finally made a round. It's been a long time coming, but I think they might be there. Even so, you can't take away from the fact that HAVU do have money in the bank. The bounce back could be straight, could be immediately after this round, but for now, it finally looks good for PACT. They've brought a little bit of stability to this T side, but it is still very volatile. This round isn't even safe yet. The fact they've got Hoodie and Saw on 100 HP and looking to complete the retake, it isn't done yet. I would not count them out, and if they get a kill in the next 5 seconds or so, I really wouldn't count them out. They seem to know exactly where one man is toward MBK. Or are they just setting themselves up for exits at this point? That might be seeming like the case. And I believe it is. 13 on that bomb timer. So, yeah, not too sure what you're trying to do there, buddy. Walking through, not checking MBK is a rookie mistake. But there we go. 12-12. HAVU, they're actually... It's an awkward situation, right? They've won 8 rounds in a row. They lose 1, and they have to rebuy, and now they're back down to, like, barely any money. So, there's a world of possibility right now where PACT actually, if they win another round, they can get back into the game. And the T side have a build-up of cash in the bank. Oh, Slowy, Jesus. Taking a lot of damage early there. But still so far looking at least a little more safe for the side of PACT now that they've been able to tie the scoreline. Nice idea with the underhand nade. Not going to really inflict any major damage at least, but Slowy. Know that HAVU last time 16-12 was the scoreline against PACT. So it's doable. That's all I'm saying. With Nuke as the third map, I'd love to see how that would entail. If we do go to a third, I think that will be a very exciting map, considering that HAVU and PACT both, you know, dabble in a little bit of Nuke here and there. HAVU themselves having a massive 86% win rate compared to 67 for PACT. Buddy, oh my gosh, oh, it's a decimation. It's an absolute shutdown, boys. Sobo will find a refrag, but again with no time left. You just walk into the trap and, well, it's like in Hunger Games. They plant the floor trap. As soon as you step on it, you're bungled up straight into the top of a tree, and that seems like exactly where PACT are right now. They're being held hostage by HAVU. Not in physical respect, but mentally, HAVU have just got them by the grip of their teeth right now. If HAVU win this next round, they bankrupt PACT. They put them down onto at least 15-12. It could actually happen. Seriously. PACT better count their lucky stars right now. Slowy takes down the first kill. Damage already done onto Lunatic. Crit drop down to 60. The more damage that PACT take before they make their way onto a site, the harder it gets. And oh boy, Saw, good return. They needed that kill. Nade back in their favor though. But he's able to keep himself alive. Darko spam. Oh, Slowy. Oh my gosh. Again. It's sort of a similar scoreline or scenario as what I said for HAVU in the first half, right? It starts so well, but then it just gets worse. And I think that's exactly what the current nature of PACT is, unfortunately. Again, they will go for a rebuy. They kind of have to. But they lose this round, and well, I think that might be game. Scary part is, well, HAVU have money for the next round. Even if PACT do find a little bit of success, look what they've got in the bank. They have lost at the moment. Only 2 rounds in a row, so their round loss bonus isn't massive. It's what? 2,400 after this if they were to lose. Bar a bomb plant. Oh my god, Sobol. Okay. I like it. Good first kills. Traded again back into a 4-on-3. Ooh, crit. A vital frag he had to find, and, well, he does deliver. Saw looking to remain safe. Oh, close. Crit knows especially where this man is now. Tries to swing him as well in the corner with the AWP, and it might actually work. Of course it does. Slowy, last man alive. Gets the first. Oh my god, gets 2. Oh dear. Brit. What can he do? Spots him out, takes the kill. A must-needed frag there for PACT. Well, they do manage to land it. 14-13. PACT at least able to make a 1 extra round than what they got the previous time. But again, they're at that position where money is out of their hands. They have to win this. Have to keep it clean. Look at Zore. He's brought out a goddamn auto sniper right now. What is this game? HAVU looking to try and take this very quickly. Oh boy, Zore. I pray that this doesn't work, but I so want to see it. And that sounds really disrespectful to PACT, but it's very rare that we see an auto sniper in play. And I'm sure you guys want to know how this goes as well. Brit finds the first. Oh my god, there it is. Oh dear. Zore takes down a first. Good refrag though. Much better from the side of PACT. Oh no, though, they don't expect Slowy on the close corner. Back to a 3-on-3. And again, starting to just slowly dwindle. Slowy, he'll take down Goofy. Now into a 3-on-2. It looks so unfortunate. Crit, good refrag. They needed that one. Saw and Slowy, last 2 men alive. 30 seconds or so on the clock. They spot out at least the first. Crit being damaged. Slowy and Saw. Oh my gosh, they take it. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh boy. Is this it? I mean, to be fair, look at the money of both sides. It is as weak as anything right now. Actually, PACT do have a better buy than what HAVU do here, which is weird. That auto sniper always going to at least benefit, but... well... buddy. New Twitchlets. Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm getting used to it. But I agree, it kind of looks a little weird, right? Still. First kill. Oh, Zore, not again. Zore, please. For the love of PACT's mental sanity. This auto sniper should not be allowed to work. Well, look how close he's getting, though. Look how close he's coming to firing right now. Oh, no. Oh, no, it actually happens. 5 on 3. Unfortunately, boys, I think we know where this ends. Zore, the utmost disrespect, but HAVU will not care. 5 on 2. Doto taken down. Darko all left onto Goofy. Finds the first, gets a second, but Saw is there to find it. And well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it. There we go. That is going to be it. HAVU taking victory 16-13. An overall 2-0 with Dust 2 going 16-9. Unfortunate for PACT. But again, they have a chance. They have a shot in the 2-2 bracket. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was 11-4 at the end of the first half for PACT. It went to 12-11. I said, someone can clip it in the first half. I said, when HAVU played Vertigo last, they got 9 rounds on CT side. And at 11-4, I said, if they get 9 rounds on CT side in a row, and it has to be in a row, that puts them up to 13-11. They got 8 in a row. They won the game. And there we go. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that is actually the end of my time on Loot.bet Season 4. And unfortunately, I believe the end of your time too over, as far as I'm aware. I know we're not working tomorrow. And I think we might have a little bit of a break until our new event. I'm not going to say what the new event is, but I got the schedule just sent today, and it looks very, very nice. There'll be an announcement on that coming on Twitter fairly soon. With that being said, though, that is going to be the end of the broadcast for today. Make sure to check out Loot.bet. L.bet is not the same, by the way.